To me, overall, being an athlete has kind of been my whole life. Like, ever since I was a little kid, I had the older brother athletes, and that was just who I always aspired to be.
She, growing up with them, kind of followed them around, emulated them, and was one of her brothers.
I first started playing lacrosse just really in the yard with my brothers. I was in kindergarten.
She was a very good player. She would be the point player and the go-to player, if you will.
I think Madison was surprised at how well she did her freshman year. She went in and made varsity and then ended up being a leading goal scorer and a good contributor to the team.
She came out, she scored 60 goals, which is a lot for a freshman, and she was on the path to definitely be an All-American. You guys go to Maddie.
Nice shot, Matt.
She was getting a lot of accolades, getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of attention.
I'd started scheduling college visits freshman and sophomore year, and I knew I was not ready for that.
Coming back from one of those trips is when she said to me in the car, "Mom, I don't even know if I want to play lacrosse in college." And that was the season where she decided to stop playing in that sophomore year.
I just realized that my heart wasn't fully in it, and I felt like if I stepped back, then I'd be able to take a bigger look at it and see if that's really where I wanted to be or not.
First, it was maybe a little gut-wrenching. As a parent, you enjoy watching your child succeed, but if they're not having fun, I'm not going to force her into doing something her heart wasn't into.
I think she put a lot of pressure on herself to be that girl that we saw freshman year.
I always felt like the stats were what described you as a player, not your efforts. So for me, it was hard to realize the difference between being the best and giving your best and which one you actually had to do.
It's very rare to see someone walk away who's that good coming in freshman year. At the time, I understood where she was coming from, but the same token, just, a little bit disappointed that she wasn't going to come back out.
Throughout the break, I just took time to myself and got to know myself more without sports and to see which side of me I liked better.
I believe Madison did come into her own when she stopped playing. She felt like there was a weight lifted, and she was still confident in herself, but able to move on and try different things.
She did some work, she did student council, volunteering in the community.
I got a call from the head of the youth program saying that he wanted a couple high school girls to come out, coach a team, and I jumped on the opportunity right away. I thought it was gonna be so much fun.
I'm gonna be in front of her the whole time. She's never gonna get past me. That's how you wanna play.
Because Maddie took the break that she did, that insofar as the coaching is concerned, that there's more passion.
It's pretty fun having a teenage girl coach us, while she's in high school. We work hard, so it's really fun.
I want to make an environment where the girls want to come to practice, they want to come to games.
That was a good roll, Lauren, good DM.
If they feel like only the best girls are playing and they're not good enough, I'm afraid that they won't return.
You have your hands something like this. So
I look up to her, and I'm pretty sure everyone else does. She understands that we're little kids, and she doesn't put pressure on us. So that helps a lot.
Don't cover, or check, Maddie.
I want the girls to learn that lacrosse isn't everything, but it is something special, and it's something that they can either stick with for the rest of their lives or not, but either way, they'll have the memories of doing it now and the friendships that they make now playing it.
Seneca on 3. 1, 2, 3, Seneca!
Being away taught me that I really enjoyed being part of a team, and it made me realize how much I missed it when I wasn't part of one.
First days I was back, we were just chit-chatting. I was like, "Are you gonna come out for the team?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll show up." I was like, "Okay, see you at the meeting."
I just went home and put the paperwork down on the counter. My dad didn't believe it at all. He thought I was pulling a joke on him, but my mom signed them right away, and she was so excited to have me back out on the field.
Madison's playing with no expectations, which is making it fun again for her.
Team!
said the intangible for the sports that Madison will get out of that, which she'll take throughout her life, to be competitive, to learn how to win, to learn how to lose, to learn how to take direction, learn how to give direction, learn how to be a leader.
You don't always have to be winning, but you always have to try your best to be winning, whether it's school or actual sports. Like, it just laid a very hard working foundation for my own life.
What she does with that, that's going to be the fun part to watch in the next, hopefully a lot of years.
I still haven't figured out what I want to do yet, but I do know that whatever it is, I want to give my best and give 100%. I know now that I have the opportunities to make my own decisions in life and do what's best for me at all costs.